They built empires but couldn't keep them. Explore the shocking reasons why even the wealthiest families and individuals lose everything, and how to avoid their fate. The stories of wealth creation are often celebrated. The visionary entrepreneurs, the shrewd investors, the titans who build empires from nothing. But what about the other side of the coin? What about the fortunes that are lost, the dynasties that crumble, the individuals who inherit immense wealth only to see it vanish? While the media often focuses on the rise, the downfall of dynasties is a far more common and often more instructive tale. It shatters the illusion of effortless inherited prosperity and reveals the profound challenges of preserving wealth across generations. The truth is, building a fortune is hard, but keeping it can be even harder. Today we're going to delve into the untold story of how fortunes are lost. We'll explore the shocking reasons why even the wealthiest families and individuals lose everything, from the pitfalls of poor financial management and family conflicts to the corrosive effects of entitlement and the relentless march of economic change. This isn't about schadenfreude, it's about extracting crucial lessons from the failures of others so you can protect your own wealth and build a lasting legacy. Prepare to confront the fragility of fortune and learn how to avoid the fate of fallen dynasties. Let's uncover the anatomy of financial ruin. The most straightforward yet tragically common reason for the loss of fortunes is poor financial management and a lack of financial literacy. Inheriting wealth, especially a vast sum, does not automatically confer the knowledge or discipline required to manage it. Many heirs, never having had to earn money, lack a fundamental understanding of its value, its growth, or its preservation. This can manifest in reckless spending, extravagant lifestyles, and a failure to understand basic investment principles. They might fall prey to bad advice, invest in speculative ventures they don't understand, or simply fail to budget and plan for the long term. The shirt sleeves to shirt sleeves in 3 generations adage is often a direct result of this. The first generation builds it, the second enjoys it, and the third squanders it. Without proper education in financial stewardship, the inherited wealth becomes a burden rather than a blessing, a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. The antidote is rigorous financial education, starting early and instilling a deep respect for the value of money, regardless of how it was acquired. Beyond individual mismanagement, family conflicts and a lack of succession planning are potent destroyers of generational wealth. When immense wealth is involved, family dynamics can become incredibly complex and fraught with tension. Disputes over inheritance, control of family businesses, and differing visions for the future can tear families apart and decimate fortunes. Without clear, legally sound, and emotionally intelligent succession planning, family businesses can collapse, and trusts can be drained by endless legal battles. Siblings, cousins, and in-laws can become embroiled in bitter feuds, prioritizing personal grievances over the preservation of the family legacy. The absence of a strong, unified vision and a clear governance structure for the family wealth often leads to its fragmentation and eventual dissipation. The emotional baggage associated with inherited wealth, combined with a lack of open communication and conflict resolution skills, can turn a blessing into a curse. The key to preserving family wealth often lies not just in financial structures, but in robust family governance and a commitment to unity. The corrosive effects of entitlement and a lack of purpose can slowly but surely erode even the largest fortunes. When individuals are born into immense wealth without the need to strive, to earn, or to contribute, they can develop a sense of entitlement that undermines their drive and their ability to function productively. Without a clear purpose or a sense of personal accomplishment, inherited wealth can lead to idleness, addiction, and destructive behaviors. The golden handcuffs of inherited money can stifle creativity, ambition, and the development of essential life skills. When there is no need to work, there is often no motivation to learn, to grow, or to contribute meaningfully to society. This can lead to a cycle of dependency, where the individual becomes a consumer of wealth rather than a creator of it, eventually draining the family coffers. The most successful wealthy families often instill a strong work ethic, a sense of social responsibility, and a clear purpose in their children, ensuring that wealth is seen as a tool for impact, not just a means for indulgence. Even well-managed fortunes can be lost due to economic shifts and a failure to adapt. The economic landscape is constantly evolving, with new technologies, new industries, and new global dynamics emerging. Fortunes built on outdated industries or rigid business models are vulnerable to obsolescence. Think of the once dominant textile magnates who failed to adapt to global manufacturing, or the media empires that clung to print while the digital revolution swept past them. Families who are too conservative, too risk-averse, or too comfortable with the status quo can see their wealth slowly eroded by inflation, changing consumer preferences, or disruptive innovations. The ability to anticipate change, to pivot, and to continuously innovate is crucial for long-term wealth preservation. Those who fail to evolve, who cling to past successes, are destined to be left behind, their once great fortunes shrinking into irrelevance. It's a reminder that wealth is not a static entity. It requires constant vigilance and strategic adaptation. The wealthy, perhaps surprisingly, are often targets for predatory advisors and sophisticated scams. Their perceived deep pockets make them attractive targets for unscrupulous individuals and organizations offering exclusive investment opportunities, complex tax schemes, or dubious financial products. The allure of even greater returns can blind even sophisticated investors to the red flags. These scams can be incredibly elaborate, leveraging social engineering, insider information, and a veneer of legitimacy. Wealthy individuals, surrounded by an echo chamber of their own success, can sometimes become overconfident or complacent, making them vulnerable to those who promise effortless riches. The lack of independent oversight, the desire for privacy, and the sheer complexity of some financial products can make it difficult to detect fraud until it's too late. The antidote is rigorous due diligence, independent financial advice, and a healthy skepticism towards anything that promises too much, too soon. Even immense wealth does not grant immunity from deception. While often seen as noble, excessive philanthropy without strategic giving can also contribute to the dissipation of fortunes. While giving back is commendable, if not managed strategically, large charitable donations can deplete capital without achieving lasting impact. Some wealthy individuals or families, driven by a desire to make a difference, may give away vast sums without a clear mission, proper due diligence on recipient organizations, or a sustainable plan for their philanthropic endeavors. This can lead to money being spread too thinly, invested in ineffective programs, or simply disappearing into administrative overhead. Without a clear philanthropic strategy, a well-defined mission, and rigorous oversight, even billions can be spent with little to show for it, ultimately diminishing the family's overall wealth and its capacity for future impact. The most effective philanthropists treat their giving with the same rigor and strategic thinking they apply to their business ventures, ensuring that their capital is deployed for maximum sustainable impact rather than simply being given away. So, the downfall of dynasties is a complex tapestry woven from poor financial management, family conflicts, entitlement, economic shifts, predatory schemes, and even misguided philanthropy. These are the hidden forces that can turn immense wealth into dust, regardless of how it was acquired. Understanding these reasons isn't about predicting doom. It's about empowering yourself with the knowledge to build a more resilient financial future. It's about recognizing that wealth is not a static inheritance, but a dynamic entity that requires constant vigilance, strategic planning, and a deep understanding of both its creation and its preservation. The question isn't just how to make a fortune, but how to ensure it lasts, not just for you, but for generations to come. Are you ready to build a legacy that endures?